And what I'm doing is creating some movement in the water. Just the start of waves. I realise it looks a bit messy at the moment, and that's okay. That's okay. The great thing about acrylic paint is you can just go over it so easily if you make a mistake. Or if you... It's not necessarily a mistake. I don't know if there are mistakes in art, you know. It's all creativity. But Durasong, the reason I started Durasong about, I think it was about 10 months ago. I started it before my dog died. And when she died really unexpectedly, we think it was from a bee sting. It was really horrible the way it happened. I actually stopped painting. I was in grief, and that's okay. When you're in grief, when you've had loss, it's really important to grieve in your own time and not feel there's a time limit on it. I did have a friend once who tried to convince me that you should limit the amount of time that you grieve. And whilst I don't agree with sinking into depression and things and, you know, wasting my time on that, I do believe that grief can be so profound you have to allow yourself to feel it. And the reason I'm talking about it is because the waves in the sea, they kind of remind me of waves of grief. Because grief does come over you in waves. My friend and I, a different friend, she experienced the most horrendous loss. And we were talking about this, and that you can go along for so long, getting on with your life, and then grief just washes over you again. And that's okay. And if you're feeling any grief at the moment about anything, just think about these waves in the sea and how they wash. They wash, and then they wash things clean. Grief can wash you clean. And it's really important to allow yourself to sit in it. So this is Durasong tonight, the 9th of June 2005. And it's 10 and a half months after Summer died. And I know this is going to sound silly, but I think she'd be proud of me for picking it up again, because I couldn't paint for so long after she died. You know, family pets, they can be so important. If you don't have a pet, or you don't maybe in particular have a dog, you might not understand that. I don't think I would have understood it either before I had a dog. It's a very, very particular kind of grief, and those of you that have had that loss would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Right, I'm going to stand back, and I think I quite like it from here. I mean, it's not finished, nowhere close to being finished, but for tonight I quite like it.